They had babies.
100. About 100, so yeah.
Right.
The big one right there in the back is the red eye. I didn't put in his mama.
Mama. Okay. I drove from Atlanta to Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, to meet the Fishman, Dahle, and he ain't here. Here he comes. We drive 3 hours. How far were you?
10 minutes. Brian's Standard Time, BST.
All right. We're down in the slow south.
Yes. Welcome to Alabama, boys.
Yeah. Welcome to Alabama. Let's go see a beautiful pond.
Absolutely. As a pond, as a koi pond, grand koi pond too.
Let's go check it out. I love my job.
Yeah. Pond guy vlogging. Koi man.
He stole my line.
I love my job.
Whoa, look at this.
This was designed for 8 large koi. But what happened is, after we put the fish in, a month later,
Had babies.
they had babies. And you're about to see the result of that.
All right.
So, and they can't get rid of one of them.
Oh, of course
We've
not.
tried.
Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding. There's a lot more than 8. Oh, look at these fish. There's a few more fish than 8. Which are the 8 original?
The homeowners will have to point
Wow, I
that out.
love some of these butterfly koi in here. Are beautiful.
Yep.
This looks fantastic, and of course you have a natural slope. How long has this pond been in here now?
2019 is when it was built.
Okay.
Perfect dip. Get in there and take a dip. We released their fish into there. One got stuck in a rock. Had to get in there.
Give it mouth to mouth.
That's right. Wiggle it back out. Had the mask on, snorkel, everything.
That's great. This is beautiful. Hello.
This is Greg. Greg, this is Glenda.
Hello. Thank you for the hospitality.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
The pond guy Greg.
Good to meet you,
Very
Greg.
nice to meet
Thank
you.
you for coming.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me. So Brian says the story was you moved from your last house
That's right.
and you brought 8 fish with you.
8, and we still have, I think, 7 of those.
Okay.
But after we got them here, he got the pond built, like what, a month later or something?
Seemed like just a month, yeah.
They had babies.
100, about 100. So yeah.
Right.
we
How
still-
long did you have the whole pond?
Gosh, 20 years.
Okay, so you've been a long time.
Never had a breeding it.
No, we never did.
So compare and contrast the pond that the Fishman Brian built for you versus what you lived with for 20 years.
Oh, night and day. This is awesome. We get a lot of compliments. Everybody loves it.
Well, listen, we're sitting up here right outside your kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
Listen to that sound.
Right.
This is a great
It's
place to have a
amazing.
coffee.
Yes, very relaxing.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Oh, hey, I love the seat. I didn't even recognize you sitting there.
How you doing, buddy?
The pond guy,
John,
Greg.
you're
John,
Sam.
nice to meet you too. So, whose hobby was this? Was this kind of a mutual hobby or hers? Oh, it was hers. Okay.
Kind of mutual, but it's become his.
Okay, so it started off with her, now it's more yours.
He got tired of doing it, now I have to.
He keeps it up. He does. He does a great job.
And those are your grandkids down there? Oh, so they've got to love it too. huh?
They love it. They love it.
So-
We have neighbors come over and want to feed the fish. They call us, can we come feed the fish? You know,
Isn't that
everybody
cute?
loves it. They love it.
What we did is make sure at the top that the biofalls displayed towards a patio setting that they have on the east side of the house there. But they wanted as much stream as possible, so we made this cool little stream out of steppers. As you can see, the two come together and then converge and go down into the main waterfall. This also gives them the ability to walk over, look over the pond, which is a neat feature, as well as they can look at it from their patio right here down onto the pond. Here's the main waterfall that comes off of the 2 biofalls, and we'll go down and talk about the features down below. Nice retaining wall throughout the back of the property. This is called Alabama ledge stone. Nice giant steppers below, makes a nice patio. And then we have the main basin here, which is 21 by 16. We made it about 3.5 foot deep. If any of their kids ever wanted to take a dip, or grandkids, it was a good thing that we did, because their fish ended up breeding a month after they were in here. And the original 8 produced everything that you see, which is roughly probably 70 fish. Nice gathering of standard fin and butterfly koi. 1,000 skimmer, and we also have to the left of it pondless vault that works kind of like intake bay. Then we have jets coming off of the pump that's in the intake bay, circulating at the deepest parts. I believe that is AquaSurge 4 to 8. Pump that's in here is also a 4 to 8 as well. Never been cleaned out, believe it or not. It's super clean, and the homeowners are in it often, so that helps with the upkeep. But just a beautiful pond with a great collection of koi, and the homeowners love it. So one thing about this as well around the basin is working up to an existing patio edge like that can be tricky. You just have to work each rock into the existing edge of the patio. But as you can see following around, we tried to make irregular patterns so that it doesn't look as squared off as the patio, but marrying the two together so it looks seamless was another design element that we did. The wall rock we tried to match with the waterfall stone, so you get a cohesive look, but it can be challenging also because you can get just kind of a super stacked rock look, which we had to have for the retaining wall, but the waterfall rock kind of breaks that up a little bit, makes it a little more interesting than just the wall rock forever and forever around. Another neat part is how they have the porch overlooking the basin and all the feature. I think they spend almost all their time up there when they're hanging out here, unless they're in their pool. And that is where we made sure we had the biofalls directed so you get a good sound direction and a visual direction. That came out really well.
This is going to be fun. We're going to hear the story of these koi that have been in here for a while. What are the names? You guys know the names of your grandma's fish?
The big one right there in the back is the red eye. I didn't put it in as Mama.
Mama. Okay. That's a Showa koi. Orange, white, and black. What are the other names, Mom?
Okay, we have Mama, Miss Tennessee, Halloween, Little Bit.
Marshmallow, Loner.
Marshmallow and Loner. 7 of the original 8. You've lost 1, and then all these are their offspring?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite koi? One that you think is the most beautiful koi?
Yeah, white, yellow.
A Yamabuki, which is the yellow. What about you, honey?
That's white.
Why? White? That could be like an Ogon, a platinum Ogon, maybe. When you look at koi, what you're looking for is you're looking for fish that have pleasing patterns, nice colors, nice fin structures, which you have some beautiful butterfly koi in there. Like, that's actually my favorite koi.
Me too.
Which one is your favorite?
I like the orange.
My favorite koi is your yellow butterfly koi with a little orange spot on it.
That's Ronnie.
That's Ronnie. I like Ronnie. All right. This is like the Jeffersons moving on up to this pond, right? This pond is significantly bigger, and in 20 years in the other pond they never bred, and in the first season they bred in this one, right?
Exactly, yeah, the first month or two.
So do you know what this white dots are?
I don't know if they're spawning or if it's...
They could be spawning, but it also could be just, leaves and debris. That's just protein, and you can actually get foam away, where you just squirt 3 little squirts in there and it will all disappear. So it's good for when they're spawning or when there's organics. It's just basically organic material in the pond. The water is fantastic. You were doing a terrific job with it. You asked if there was too many fish, and you said no because the water's good. So you don't want to get rid of them because they're your babies.
Right.
But what we can do so that you don't have to is put an automatic doser in there like we talked about that will every day, like a drip IV system for your pond to add bacteria that will help break down the fish waste so that you can actually have more fish. And also a probiotic fish food, which we're going to send you, which is the Aquascape food that has probiotics, and the probiotics break down the fish waste. And that allows you to have more fish. And this is a staple food, but I also would suggest using a color enhancing food so that you get even more vibrant colors in the fish.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give you guys a 10 for how you're doing with your pond.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So the greatest thing for me to go out and visit homeowners that have been living for 25 years now with water features is to give them the latest tips and greatest things for them to be able to improve their consumer's experience with water features. That's what this is all about. And so the fact that I can get them an auto doser that will automatically add the bacteria for them and better fish food so that they can even have more fish in there, which is of course their goal. That's what the goal of my channel is, to actually inspire people to live the aquascape lifestyle and to make it lower maintenance and more enjoyable. I love my job.